In our service on Sunday, we were thinking about the final of our 7 values, worship. It's been an interesting process for me preaching through each of our values: Christ-centered, discipling, family, generous, missional, welcoming and worship. As we began, I think I said that 7 values was too many, that we needed to cut them down to maybe 4 or 5, because that would be easiest for us to remember. It would be better. But with each passing week, as we've been thinking about these 7 things, I have become more convinced that each of the 7 are essential to the sort of church that God is calling us to be. Maybe each of these 7 is essential to every church. And our job now is to work out how we work them out. How we are more Christ-centered and missional and generous and like family and all those things. But to have our values bookended with Christ and with worship seems to be incredibly fitting to me. We've started with being Christ-centered, we've ended with worship, and it only happened that way because I took each of our values alphabetically. But what better way to begin and to end? All of our other values flow from Jesus and from our focus on him. It is he who makes us a church rather than just a social club. And worship is our proper response to Jesus, to who he is and what he's done for us. To give him glory is the right way to respond. And so discipling and being family and generous and missional and welcoming, all of the other things that we do because of Jesus, following his example, all of those things should be part of our worship. We should seek to bring him glory by discipling others as he commanded us to, as he did himself. We should seek to bring him glory by being generous as he is outrageously generous. We should seek to bring him glory by making our church a place of family, a place that feels like home, as he has called us to be brothers and sisters under Father God. We should seek to bring him glory by being missional, going out into the world and sharing him and his love with others. We should seek to bring him glory by being welcoming, by inviting people in to come and to share what we have, what he has given us. All of those things should be part of our worship, should be part of bringing him glory. Now, I usually use these weekly thoughts to try and challenge you, to encourage you to make a change or do something different or try something new. But this week, I simply want to remind you to pray. We are in the middle of our week of prayer, of seeking God for the next steps in our life together as a church, hoping to understand a little more about how each of our values might impact us into the future. So please continue to pray with us. And if you are inspired, if you have thoughts about any of our values or believe God is saying something to you, please let us know. Speak to a member of our church leadership team or email us on values@wbbc.org.uk. God has excited things planned for Whitley Bay Baptist Church. I am absolutely certain, and I cannot wait to hear what they are.